Hey guys, RanterInShades here, exercise my first memorized vlog style, here with another word analysis for you. Today, talking about the word fanboy, or fantard, with implied fangirl, which is a word I really have not used in a while, not since Justin Bieber was crazily relevant, more so than he really is these days, but that's another topic for another day. Today we're talking about the word fanboy and I guess also the word fantard, which I'm probably going to be using synonymously because they're kind of the same thing. Fantard is just more gender neutral than fanboy. So what a fanboy is, or what a fantard is, it refers to a person who is very fanatical of someone or something, knows a lot of random trivia, and will be the first to defend the person or thing if any flack is being given to it. For example, if anybody's going to freak out on the video I made about blood on the dance floor, then yeah, those are good examples of fantards. So being a fanboy or a fantard, it's a lot more than just being your average fan of something, because again, fantards, they're a lot more fanatical and go a lot crazier than your average fan, your casual fan. What a fan is, I really shouldn't have to explain to you. It should basically be common knowledge that a fan is just, you know, someone who appreciates something, likes something, and that's really it. You know? Now, the reason why I am making a video about the word fanboy, the word fantard, is because, you know, there are a lot of examples where people who bash something, they just lump the fans, the casual fans, in with the fanboys, and it kind of just, you know, gives the fans, I guess, a bad name, a bad reputation, I guess. Like I've spoken before, that not all fans of something are fanboys. Like, I'm not saying that I don't want to be lumped in with fanboys or anything just because I'm a fan of something, but if I'm a fan of something, then it doesn't automatically make me a fanboy. Like, take Rage Against the Machine, for example. I'm a fan of Rage Against the Machine. I love their albums. I think they've made some great material. But despite my love for this band, I don't really consider myself a fanboy of theirs because I don't really know a bunch of random-ass trivia, and I'm not gonna just, you know, go jumping right ahead fiercely if someone, you know, gives any critique to Rage's music, because that's not what I do. Like, I'm a casual fan of almost everything that I listen to. I'm not really diehard with even my favorite bands, like Poison, for example. I've mentioned that Poison is my favorite band, but I'm not as fanatical about Poison. I mean, I've mentioned that I only like the albums up to Native Tongue and don't really care for too much afterwards. And I may know some, I guess, trivia about them, but nothing really short of common knowledge. That's, I guess, something you would know if you were a fan of Poison. Point is, I'm very casual with a lot of what I listen to, and I don't consider myself really a fanboy of that. That's not to say, though, that I'm not a fanboy of anything. Like, we're all fanboys of something. At some point in our lives, we're fanboys of something, and we may not even know it, but we're fanboys of something now. Like, you could consider me a fanboy of hair metal, I guess. I wouldn't really take offense to that, because it's kind of true. I'm very knowledgeable about that genre. I can name you a lot of information about different bands. Again, casual fans, they really shouldn't be lumped in with the fanboys because there's a fine line between fandom and fantardom, fanboydom, fangirldom. I guess we all experience it at some point in our lives. Now, there are certain things out there that do, I guess, have this reputation for having, you know, really crazy fanboys, I guess. Like, let's take YouTubers, for example, like PewDiePie for just an example. That's a really trending topic. One thing he's known for is for having these bros, I guess, that are always going to be just jumping to his defense when anybody says anything negative about him. But it doesn't take anyone with half a brain to know that those people don't encompass PewDiePie's entire audience. Like JJ Discussions has mentioned like a few times before that he does like PewDiePie. He doesn't really have any problems with him. He finds his content to be particularly entertaining. But is he a fanboy of PewDiePie? No. Case closed. One other characteristic I actually just realized I forgot to mention was that fanboys, fantards, they usually can never accept criticism being given to their choice idol, I guess. That's another thing that really does set me apart, because I'm able to accept criticism, accept differing opinions from different things that I like. Even in my What's Wrong With videos, you don't see me, you know, flipping a shit and acting like your prototypical fanboy in those videos. Those videos are for calmly, rationally, objectively debunking the common criticism being given to those bands. And thus concludes this word analysis of fanboy, fantard, you know. So, leave me your thoughts below, and I will see you later. I'm Shades, and I'll see you next time.